What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Demon Slayer episode 25. This is the last week for Demon Slayer. I'm not sure how long the journey is. Let me see if I can actually find the video while I'm sitting here talking, but this will be the last episode of Demon Slayer until, it comes back out. I've seen a lot of you guys talking about the movie. Um is the movie already out or is it still waiting? Yeah, I can't find the date on when that was. People are telling me the movie is going to be canon, or it is canon. I don't know if the movie has already come out, but if it is, of course, I will react and watch it on the channel. And if it hasn't, when the information comes out on the date that it's supposed to come out, let me know. I know if it hasn't come out, I'm sure it's going through the same thing that a lot of other things are going through at this time with production, with all the kind of sickness and all that kind of stuff. Either way, if and when there is a movie, and if and when there is season 2, I will definitely be on it. There's 2 episodes left, and I've enjoyed season 1. I definitely have enjoyed it. Um, I I know there's a lot of craziness with, Demon Slayer getting voted like anime of the decade and anime of the year and just all this kind of other random accolades that it's got, which I think is just there's been never to a season 1 of any anime would have to be the greatest thing to ever grace our eyeballs to say it's like the greatest of the decade. There's just so much, but it's definitely been a great season. And I'm glad we started watching it again. The art and animation hasn't dropped once. And I've talked to Ramona about this. I wonder if that's something that they'll pride themselves in as they get bigger, as things kind of go, as they get into like a season 2, a season 3, or something happens where they have a season and a movie coming out in the same year. Do they still keep those same animation standards? Um, it's yet to be seen. But we'll go ahead and jump into this. I'll give my full kind of recap on the seasons, the episodes, where I kind of rank it, things I like, dislike, all that kind of stuff at the end of Wednesday's episode. I uploaded 2 videos, which is 4 Hunter x Hunter reactions with Ramona on Friday. I uploaded them out of order. I totally mixed up the upload time, but episode 41 and 42 is in one video, and 43 and 44 of Hunter x Hunter reacting with Ramona was uploaded on Friday. Saturday, I did the Ask Me Anything anime video for the Anime After Dark podcast episode 3. That got put up on Saturday. Sunday, Vinland Saga, and then early access Vinland Saga for Patreon members. And then here we are on Monday. Coming off of last episode, we found out about oh God, why am I drawing a blank on her name? Kocho's background, a little bit of her sister's dream. She tries to put on the smile and this happy face, but deep down, I wonder if that's kind of why she kind of had that like psychotic episode we had there a couple episodes back when she was talking about torturing that girl. And are our 3 amigos going to be now considered Sugokus if they keep getting this or Suguko if they keep getting this training? Do you have to be like nominated or go through a process to then be given the title? Or is it just if you're trained by a current Hashira, you can call yourself one? I mean, it's just a title. It doesn't mean, you're better than next, but it comes with like expectations, so we'll see. But episode 25, let's go ahead and get into it, titled Suguko Kanao Suyuri. I guess it's going to be a Kanao episode, so let's do it. Pressing play right now. But yeah, and I did see the cold opening of him telling them to beat them if he stops breathing while he's asleep. This is almost like the exact same thing that Gon and Killua were doing when they were training with Bisky, sleeping but also having to hold the boulder at the same time. You almost never get deep sleep when you do that. You have to stay in a constant state of like being aware. Yeah, if Zenitsu and Inosuke don't want to fall behind, I mean, Zenitsu probably doesn't care, but y'all got to get out there. He's gonna end up getting her, huh? And why does she have the same eyes as Kocho? Like, what does that mean? Does that mean anything? I don't know. He's putting so much effort into getting her too, and she's just like nonchalantly just jogging. Oh, she's sweating. He's still not ready yet. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be that easy. Just because you got your training up a little bit. I'm interested to see what her backstory is. What the hell do y'all want? They've they've been outside. He was covered in leaves and shit. Bro, the amount of force you'd have to put to break that? He's gonna be flipping drained. Oh crap, what? Like he's getting better than us? Or yo, like who's keeping track of these guys? Are y'all just gonna let them just come on, you were over there having that dream of like, oh, I was a superhero that saved people and did this. Like, are you gonna get after it or no? And we know Inosuke's got some mental stuff going on that's gonna take some time, but alright. Oh, they're curious. I'd love to just get a good couple episodes with him with that fucking boar's head off. Don't start crying. Don't do it. I really want to see Kocho out there, like, training them side by side. Oh, shit. Good. This one, I want to see her in there, hands on, teaching these boys. You brought them there. Help. Sit down, please. It'd be better to breathe without that on. Okay, she's playing to his ego. Yeah. It's like, well, if you can't do it, I guess you can't do it, right? I'll rip off your breasts, he says. Jeez. Okay, and this is how you get him. I'm your biggest cheerleader. That small animated version of her was actually like pretty dope right there. If you don't, oh god, if you don't speak. I mean, I know she spoke once when she asked if that was Nezuko, but like, I want some actual like conversations here. watch. The same way I want Nezuko to speak on a regular basis now that I saw her do it. I want to see her speak. We have one more episode. Are we going to see Bakugo Boy or no? She made a wish. Toss it down the well. Oh no, she flipped heads or tails. What were the choices? Is this flashback to her before, or is this current timeline? Maybe I'm guessing this is flashback of her in some kind of abusive household. And she just disconnected from there. Mind couldn't take anymore. Yeah. Just detached. I wonder if there's going to be something that. Oh, that's. Oh, God. Her sister's. Kocho's sister's eyes are tripping me out, and then I'm not used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing Kocho without a smile on her face, so her standing behind looking pissed AF is also tripping me out. Oh, God. Just buy her. Better scramble and grab the money. Dang, I like her sister's character design a lot. Hmm. And I wonder if there's going to be a point where she fights somebody that's strong and she finally experiences what pain feels like, whether that's maybe Kocho dying in front of her or her actually being tortured or something like that. Because she'll pretty much have no fear, but, you know. It's so weird seeing Shinobu like that, so like barky and angry. Mmm. So I wonder if it was like if she was thinking to herself, should I train with them? I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. Flip a coin. That was nice. That was pretty touching. So what did it mean? Did she flip on the side that helps them, or flip on the side that's like, I'm out of here? I guess she flipped on the side that said, I'm out of here. Uh oh. Bird never shows up with good news. Oh yeah, they both lost their swords. He just sniffed that dude from like a mile out. Now how come Inosuke's swords, he's gonna be pissed off because he broke his sword. Can we talk about Inosuke's sword being different from the others? Who's the guy he's got with him? Somebody gonna stop this? That Ikatsuki soon. Like, I wonder when Inosuke got those swords, did he make them all rigid and jagged like that, or they were really made for him like that? Oh. Oh, they're not all. Ooh, shit. Nice. For a dual wielder. He's gonna start, yeah, he's gonna start fucking chipping the shit out of him. Right in front of him. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, it makes him, but I liked them cleaner when they had the little blue gray hue. I'm guessing he got his sword as well. Do these girls ever sleep? Are they gonna at least get to be fast tracked to be demon slayers or something? Or bro, you're straining; those blood vessels are gonna pop. Got her. Okay, now we going back and forth, and they're his biggest damn fan. Got her. You gonna splash her or not? Yeah, I figured he wasn't gonna splash her with it. Does that count as winning? She's still sitting there with that fucking cup on her head. Yeah, they're falling behind. Get to going. All right, good to see Inosuke getting that little that boost he needs. It's just so weird to see her personality change. Like you think it might be fake from seeing her, but like to keep up a fake that long. All right, well, he's done. He needs more swordplay though. Yeah, I'm sure it exists. I mean, well, you need to ask somebody. Yeah, he's a good person to start with. If we ever get the chance to talk to him, if he doesn't get his ass taken out. I mean, yeah, she entrusted it to him. There's a lot on your shoulders, but I'd like to see more. They need more training. Let's be honest. I mean, Mr. Rokodaki was great and all, just to get him like the basics, but Tanjiro and the others, they need some good like. I mean, they need some Hashira training, but they could really use some help. And I'd love for Nezuko to be able to start healing like a regular demon, but I guess the only way that would happen is if she started eating. But man, this sleep stuff takes way too long. I've said it time and time again, even without Lady Tamayo's stuff. She gets injured once in battle. I mean, she's pretty much useless. Top priority would be to never let her get injured. Only one way to find. The fuck was that? She just wake up for a second, take the muzzle out, speak, and put it back in, and fall back asleep. What was that? Huh? I know it probably like maybe she did or didn't speak. I don't think it's anything to theorize. Like, oh wow, what was that? What does that mean? Like, did she wake up or did she not? I don't know. Does it matter? Who knows? Does she speak? Who knows? Oh shit. Is this a an upper moon here, or is this just your run of the mill? That was rando dando. Something. I mean, we could talk about the ending right there. Something happening on a train. Again, is it a random demon? Who knows? Is that where Rengoku is heading? Who knows? Is that Tanjiro's next mission? Who knows? Again, there's literally nothing to gain from that 5 second clip. But besides that, nothing real crazy happened in the episode. We did get the Kano backstory. Looked like she was, abused by her father or parents, both. Who knows? And then so abused that they decided to sell her ass off, and she just her mental just hit this state of where like she was just abused and poor and hungry so much just over and over again, and I feel like it went up and it went up and she hit a boiling reaching point to where like the mental disconnect just, and she's just this wall. There's nothing going on in here. Like Shinobu said, like even if she feels like she's starving, if she's not told to eat, she won't eat. If you don't tell her to do things, she won't do them. She become that like disconnected from like reality in the real world. Um, I don't know if Shinobu and her sister just passed her on the street and it happened that quickly, or if they had been tracking her for a while, or heard about this girl that looks like she's a slave or possibly being sold. I have no idea. Luckily, they rescued her. That shot right there tripped me out so much. Right about. Ooh, where is it? Where is it? Right. Because I was like so confused as to what the hell I was looking at. I was like, is that her sister? What's happening? See if I can find it right here. Yes, this shot right here. Boom. It was just so trippy because I was like, okay, that's Shinobu's eyes back there, but is that her sister with the long hair and her eyes are glowing too? It's so crazy that like once we fast forward through, we see Kano's eyes, like she has right there, just the purple. Um, but as we kind of go on, though, her eyes resemble almost identically to Shinobu's. How or why that happens, I'm not 100% sure. Because see, right here, we see her eyes as well. And it just went from like the regular like dime size iris and stuff to now it's like covering the whole thing like Shinobu's. Doesn't mean anything. I absolutely have no idea. And looks like she makes most decisions on a coin flip. I'm guessing the coin flip didn't land on, hey, go help them train, / hey, not like, hey, don't. So she dipped out of there. And we had the little interesting conversation there at the end with Tanjiro talking to Shinobu about, have you heard anything about fire or flame breathing? And she made the distinction that, it is out there, every breathing technique I'm sure could be a possibility, but all she knew is that there was a distinct difference between the two, and that to talk to Rengoku about it to just find more. Again, is it something that's just handed down in his family? Maybe his father wasn't a registered demon slayer or anything like that, and something he came up with or his family came up with, and it's never been in like the demon slayer rotation. I'm not quite sure, but I'm almost positive that the demon, or not the demon, but that the man that Muzan talked about with the hair and the earrings that we had in, what was that episode? I don't know, 8 or 9, somewhere around there. Almost positive it was, if not Tanjiro's dad, grandfather, somebody in the lineage train. Because we do know that Muzan, I think, is at least a couple hundred, if not a couple thousand years old. So you figured he would have had a lot of power and strength and stuff built up if he was to run into Tanjiro's dad, which wouldn't have been that long ago in the current time, 20 to 30 years maybe, 40 max. So for Muzan to probably develop different kind of strength and knowledge over thousands of years than someone he ran into just 20 years ago, like, scared him that much? Or was it somebody much, much further back when Muzan maybe wasn't as strong or didn't kind of have an understanding on everything? We'll just kind of leave it at that. But we have one episode left of Demon Slayer episode 1. Again, if the movie is out, somebody link me it on Twitter. And if it's not out yet, just if you guys have any information on release dates, or anything like that, just let me know. Y'all take it easy out there. Wash your hands. I think we're like 5 subscribers away from 6,000. So we're getting there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,